Hello, this is George Barber coming from Reynoldsburg, Ohio. And I just wanted to make this quick video. I want to do something a little bit different in this video than I've done in other videos. And I want to talk about just a little bit about who I am so that you can get to know me. Basically, again, I said George Barber. I grew up in a small town called Youngstown, Ohio. And during that time, when I was 7 years old, my dad actually left us, and I grew up with a single parent. And my mom, who she's gone on now at the age of 40. I grew up in her home, and we had some difficult times. We had times when we didn't have electricity and water and heat, and we had times when we had to move from different sides of town in a matter of a few short months. But long story short, I went to two different grade schools. The first where I lived with my grandmother on my mother's side of the family, and then I went on to a middle school and then three high schools before I graduated from high school in 1979, where I met my high school sweetheart there in '78, and we since then have been married for 27 years. And my wife and I, had gotten married, we ended up traveling in the military. I went to the United States Army, traveled to places like Louisiana, Fort Polk, Louisiana. I went to Hawaii, Schofield Barracks, Hawaii, and I've also traveled to Japan as well. During that time, once we got back to Maryland, I received my honorable discharge, got out the military and started an electrical program, became an electrician, journeyman electrician for 14 years, joined the union for 5. Long story short, got here to Ohio, where I felt like it was a great place to bring up my family, was in Ohio instead of staying in Maryland. Here in Ohio, I worked as an electrician for a while, became with a company you probably know, a big cable company, worked with them for a while, and sharpened my skills. During that time, when I was working for the cable company, I earned a Bachelor of Science in Business and Human Resources. Prior to that, I also owned a carpet cleaning company, which I owned and operated for 5 years, hiring my children with me to work in the business and 2 other technicians. Very successful business, but in 2006, as the economy took, I had to make a decision to come out of the business and no longer do the business. But my oldest 2 have went on. My daughter graduated from Ohio State University with a degree in business and finance, now works out in San Francisco, California. My son is working on a computer science degree over at Ohio Northern. I have one in high school and one in middle school. So that is part of my story. I try to condense it down to a very short synopsis for what the time I have on this video. But I want to tell you, I've been blessed to know God, and also to have had the military experience, which really brought me out and made up the whole difference in what I thought, and what people thought was lagging behind. Those 2 experiences caused my reading comprehension and reading, and all my skills and my writing skills to increase. And like I said, since that time, I went on and completed a Bachelor of Science degree in business. So all things are possible in Christ. And so I want to encourage you in that and let you know a little bit about myself, where I've come from, what I've been doing, and how I'm doing today. And I want to be very real and transparent with those that are watching this video. Because when you're looking for a mentor or a leader, you need to get to know the people that are out there that are saying that you're your leadership, whether they're going to be there for you, whether they have training set up, whether they're going to support you, whether they're going to encourage you. You really want to know to get to know your leader, those that you're running with. And so I just want to encourage you, welcome, and if you decide to join us, or if you decide to click the link below this video, I'll be honored. If you decide to choose me as your leader, as a partner in your business, or if you even like what we have on the other side, I want to say welcome to the team, and I hope to see you on the other side.